Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is G Lovely reporting. So tonight I have to deal with Crystal Ann yet again. Wasn't going to do a response video, but unfortunately I'm going to have to. Some videos were put up from when I used to be okay with Crystal. They are very old content. I fully regret ever going live with Crystal or being associated with her in any way, shape, or form. I'm no longer associated with Crystal, nor will I have any association with her in the future. She continues to lie on me about me harassing her family for well over a year. I have proven that otherwise. There is a video on my channel that shows who the harasser is of her family. And that person, she knows. Again, the voicemail is on my channel. You can gladly listen to it. And basically it says, you know, that person is going to get her brother James fired from his job, and the fact that she harasses the rest of her family as well. But again, I would like to let people know that the content that is being put out right now of me and Crystal together is old. It is not new. Crystal is trying to make it new again because, well, she craves attention. You know, she wants the attention to be on her. And that's fine and dandy, but I don't want to be involved with you, Crystal. I've made that very clear. I just want Crystal to please stop. Please leave my name out of your mouth. I have done the same, but this is something that I need to do because you continue to harass me, and now you're putting videos up of me and you. I didn't give you permission to do that. You don't have permission to do that. I'm already seeking legal action in terms of everything that's been going on. I am seeking legal advice come tomorrow morning. So, I just wanted to let all of my followers know that this is all old content. So, these people are mentally ill. Yes. Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? I am doing okay. Strike the video. Yeah, definitely. I need people to help me kind of strike these videos down, to be completely honest. You know, I have complaints. I'm probably going to have to contact YouTube about it. But I mean, honestly, it's just more that I just need to defend myself and put it out there that Crystal Ann is putting out old content that is old. And it's not new. So, and again, I already have proof of the fact that I've not harassed her family for over a year too. That's a bunch of bullshit. I feel bad that you are dealing with this. You need rest and sleep. Yeah. I try and rest and I try and sleep and stuff, but sometimes it's hard, and especially when I'm dealing with something like this, you know. Oh, hold on. There we go. It's a very sucky situation, you know. And Crystal tends to get away with this. Hold on, my light's not staying. Okay, there we go. I will strike hers like I strike the others harassing ones. That's fair use. It's harassment. Yeah, it's gotten to that point where, like, this has literally gotten so out of hand, and like the only thing that I'm doing in return is basically showing the evidence of what's being done to me. It's like, I'm not even like harassing her, you know, like I'm not even harassing the other person that's actually harassing me. And that other person still left me a voicemail as of this morning, you know, and she's still putting videos up of me. So that would be my #1 stalker. And you know what the sad part is about this stalker that I have? You know, Crystal and the other girl both. The other woman, my stalker, I was nothing but nice to. You know what I mean? Like, did nothing to her, to deserve what's been done to me by her. You know, that's the really sick part about everything, is like, I keep asking myself, like, you know, why is this happening when all I want is for her to just leave me alone? You know, all I want is for Crystal to leave me alone. Like, I want them both to just leave me alone. You know, I've done nothing to Crystal in well over, since probably last year. And I mean, I have literally apologized to Crystal for the things I've done to her. I guess she just, I don't know if she's got memory loss or something, because I apologized to her for calling her father. I apologized to her for contacting her sister and brother on Facebook. And I will fully admit, I called her father twice. The first time, I don't even know how I got his number. I think someone gave it to me. And then the second time, the father's number was given to me by my stalker. And I think we both called, like, we were both on the phone at the same time. Oh no, and the first time I was in DC on tour, actually, and his phone number was given to me because my stalker felt as though that Crystal was, like, way out of hand, so I called. I left a voicemail on his phone. It was a very nice voicemail. It wasn't like anything, you know, just stating, hey, I think there's shit going on with your daughter. You might want to, you know, check in on her. And then the second time I called and he didn't even pick up. I don't think the phone number even worked. And then I contacted her sister and brother on Facebook. I was given their info from somebody. And yeah, I did contact. I wasn't trying to, like, hurt her, you know, but I mean, I think everyone sees that she's pretty unstable, you know. Those are often the ones that are the most cruel. Yeah, again, like, I've apologized to Crystal. Good vibes, hello. Hey. Oh, Edward, sorry, Edward Kim, hey. And good vibes. Oh, thank you, very much appreciated. Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I mean, I've apologized to Crystal for the past stuff that I've done to her. I tried talking to her again, and then we had a falling out because she backstabbed me again, talking to my enemy. You have elevated yourself and learned from it. Some people can grow and learn, and you have. These stalkers are stuck in a 5th grade downward spiral. Yeah, they are. But it's like, what my, like, one stalker has done, though, with, like, the terroristic threats and stuff of, like, my family's information, their license numbers, their social security numbers, to post it on, like, the dark web, that's when I feel like it's gone, like, really too far. You know, I've been sent actual shit in the mail, like animal feces. Priority mailboxes I've been sent. I've gotten threatening emails from this person. And then, you know, I have about 14 voicemails right now from this one person in, like, a 3-day span, even though I've been asked to be left alone. And my stalker, I asked her to leave me alone as of July 15th, and it's now July 25th, and she still is not leaving me alone. So I don't really feel like I have a choice in the matter at this point other than to take this legally. And I have to talk to my attorney on Monday. Because I can't really do this anymore. I can't keep allowing these 2 girls to do this to me. When I'm doing nothing to Crystal and I'm doing nothing to this stalker, and the only thing that I have done is provided evidence of what's been being done to me. I'm not sitting here slandering them. I am not sitting here defaming them. I'm simply putting out voicemails that are on my phone that are threatening me. I'm putting out voicemails from other people that they're threatening too. I'm fairly new to your story. Why are these girls so mad at you enough to go that far? Crystal just hates me for whatever reason. I guess the past shit that I've done to her, even though I've apologized. My stalker is just someone who likes to hurt people, unfortunately. I've been nothing but nice to her. You know, I've thanked her for things that she has done for me, but she always tends to turn around. And this most recent time, she basically said she was going to team up with two of my enemies, being Crystal and somebody else. I'm not going to mention a name. And as soon as she became unloyal to me, I said, I'm done. You know, you keep doing this to me. I'm done. Please don't contact me anymore. I cut off the friendship again, and as soon as I cut off the friendship, this is the shit that she does. She goes after my family. She terrorizes my family, leaving nasty voicemails on my mom's phone. But she went as far as leaving a voicemail on my mom's phone, stating, you know, she was going to put all of our information out on the dark web, including social security numbers. She's got my license number, etc. And I'm just done with the threats. I'm, you know, just for cutting off a friendship because you say that you're gonna team up with my enemies. Like, if I feel that you're gonna become unloyal to me, I have every right to cut off a friendship. And that's my choice. So that's why my stalker is mad. And then Crystal, she just Denise YouTube, she wants to hold you hostage. Yeah, she really does. They hate Gia because Gia has turned herself and her channel around. It's all good. I love you, girly. Thank you, Michael Santini. I really appreciate it. I think something that most people are really not understanding right now is that this is really starting to drain me a little bit. I'm not really being able to focus on the things that I'd like to. You know, I really would like to focus back on makeup. I really would like to focus back on thrifting, but I feel like this is kind of taking over my whole life, and that's why I feel like I don't really have a choice other than to take this legally, because I just feel like it's not going to end unless I kind of do the legal route, you know what I mean? And I didn't want to have to do that, you know what I mean? Like, I would have rather let this go, but they're not giving me a fucking choice here. Because they keep doing it to me over and over and over again. And, you know, my phone and text messages and, you know, Crystal putting up old content and, you know, slandering me. And, you know, I just feel like, you know, I don't know. I just kind of feel like they're like in it together at this point. It's really, you know, I kind of wish people knew what it was like. It is. It's emotionally and physical draining, Denise. It is. Right, and I don't know where the next attack will come from. I don't know if it's going to be my mom or me or my mom or me or my dad or, you know, it bounces around, or it's going to be, you know, in my friend group because there's like 6 other victims, you know what I mean? But again, like, I feel like I don't have a choice other than to take this legal because it's not going to end unless I do. So I'm dealing right now. You know, I'm dealing the best that I can. I went today actually to a place that's up in Adamstown to like buy and sell, and I got to see like a bunch of antiques and like old toys and like old Coca-Cola memorabilia. It was actually really cool. I ended up selling about, I'd say like 2,000 basketball cards, and I actually made a pretty good profit off of them. Most of them were just like commons, but there were a couple good cards, so I got around 80 bucks for a bunch of basketball cards that I got for $0 at a yard sale, so that's actually pretty good. yeah, it was really fun. It was really, really fun. And those are the people that I want to be around. Like I want to be around like buying and selling people. And it was nice to meet like other dealers like me that deal in certain things. So that was really fun. I hate that my ring light like really reflects off my glasses. That like is really great. It's like I can't wear my glasses. um so yeah, that was I've been taking a lot of walks lately and just kind of trying to think. I stay in touch with my friend group, and they're really supportive because they're going through the same thing with the same woman. Um, yeah, networking with other collectors would be really good. Yeah, yeah, it was nice. I actually have some NFL cards from 1981 and 1982 by Topps, and then there's some regular just 1981, 1982 NFL cards that I have, and he said that I can sell the box for like 50, 60 bucks. I also have these Topps 1991 Desert Storm cards. And I have 36 sealed packs in the box, so I just put those up uh, on uh, on eBay for like 75 bucks, and then he said best offer just take 60 bucks, so I think I'm gonna do that. So yeah. But I deal in like vintage toys. Like I do a lot of vintage Mickey Mouse. I do a lot of vintage Sesame Street, like Cookie Monster, Grouch, that sort of thing. So I look for that. And just old like vintage toys, 101 Dalmatians, you name it, I pretty much sell it. Old vintage bears. I forget the brand. I can't think of the brand off the top of my head, but oh, why can't I think of it? They're teddy bears, but you can find them at like Goodwills and like thrift stores. The other places I really, really love to go are like Goodwill, the bins. So there's like a bin room. Sometimes I'll find something there every like once in a while. Um, Oh, the good place that I found now is a place here where I am locally, and it's a reuse it shop. And they have like glassware, they've got toys, they've got puzzles, they've got games. I actually just recently found a Garfield, like it's a vintage, I believe it's like, I want to say 1985 Garfield plush. So I got that, and then I found a Snow White Barbie doll, and that's really cool. That's like vintage, vintage. I'll probably sell that for 60. You would have to know a lot about that stuff to collect and buy and sell. How did you learn about all that? Okay, so buying and selling wise, I grew up around antique dealers. My Uncle Don and my Uncle Win owned antique shops. So I ran around their shops when I was really little. And so I saw like haggling and buying and selling, dealing, trading, and that sort of thing. And it just kind of fascinated me. And my Uncle Win was a major, major, major collector of things. You name it, he had it. Antique hammers, coins, stamps, boxes, like, I mean, honestly, like, you name it, he had it. Unfortunately, I lost my Uncle Win due to stage 4 esophageal cancer. I hate it because I can't call him anymore when I need him and be like, Uncle Win, what is this worth? Uncle Win, what is this worth? Uncle Win, do you have a dealer that deals in this? But I still have my Aunt Karen who's alive. Just not the same. I lost my Uncle Don a long, long time ago, along with my Aunt Betty. My mom's mom is gone too, so it just really sucks. So I lost a lot of time with my Uncle when I feel, you know. I feel like honestly, like he's the only one that kind of like understood me, and he always accepted me, you know, because I mean, I was always, I guess, I wouldn't say that I was normal, you know, I didn't really get along with like other kids or like my own age group growing up. I really didn't get along with a lot of girls in like high school. I was like the worst, and I would just always call my Uncle Win and cry. Um, and he was like, "Get back up on the horse. You have this. Get back up on the horse and brush yourself off." That was his one saying always to me. So, yeah, that's how I got into the collecting, buying, and selling from just watching my Uncle Win. And again, I miss him. You know, I wish he was here. You are blessed to have all the experience. Cancer is a thief. Both my parents gone to cancer. That is neat. His love was unconditional. Yeah, I mean, he was the type that would give his shirt off the back for anybody. You know, if anyone were ever in trouble, he'd be the one to help, you know. He had the biggest laugh. He was such a jokester. Like, he was such a jokester. But when it came to buying and selling, he knew exactly what he was doing. I went to Goodwill the one day and I had found a silver set, and it was like, I don't know how to explain it. Something that holds like milk and like cream, and then it was like a silver platter, and like it had all the cups and stuff. And so I had turned it over, and I was like, this looks like it's real silver. Like, I was like, this has got to be sterling silver, to a friend of mine. And he was like, it kind of looks like it. I turned it over, there's a name on the bottom. And so I called my Uncle Win from the Goodwill, and I'm like, Uncle Win, like, I think I might have something you might want. Because I knew that he collected in silver. And so I turned it over, the name on it, and I told my Uncle Win what the name of it was, and he was like, you need to get that right now, blah 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 blah, like, this is worth blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay. Like, I ended up getting it. I think it was only like $20, and it ended up selling for like 400 some dollars. So he knew what he was doing, you know. And then that's kind of how I got the bug for it, you know. It was like, okay, if I can sell this and make a profit, you know, what else can I make a profit off of? And you know, I have an eye for things. And yeah, he was such a great guy, Denise, like, for real. um so yeah. Um, and that's really how I've gotten into buying and selling, and I really enjoy it. You know, I like to make a profit, but like I said, this whole situation with, you know, my stalker and Crystal is really starting to, you know, sounds like the guys from Pawn Stars. They know so much. Yeah, basically, that was basically my Uncle Win. You know, he really dealt in a whole lot of stuff. And his expertise was like coins. But he dealt in a lot of stuff, like military type of stuff, like military guns, like old Civil War stuff. Same with my Uncle Don, but he dealt in a lot of different avenues. And when he died, he had collections of like everything you can even imagine. So yeah. But I definitely miss my Uncle Don. I miss my Uncle Win. You know, I really do. But hopefully, you know, I take on his legacy, and you know, I end up having like my own stores someday. I hope to do that. Because I'm very good at this. I know what to look for, you know. So like vintage Sesame Street, vintage Mickey Mouse. I look for the Disneyland, like, you know, cups and glasses, and you know, just different stuff I look for. I've not really been able to work on my thrifting stuff lately. But I think I'm gonna start getting back to it and showing you guys like what I'm selling. Like, for instance, I just put up 1991 Topps Desert Storm in the box sealed cards. There are 36 packs in total. And I talked to one of the dealers today that deals in cards, where I went to at the antique place, basically said I can sell them for 75 bucks online, and then best offer would be 60, so that's cool. Yeah, I want to do thrifting videos very, very badly. I'm just trying to figure out whether I have someone film me while I'm in the store or if I try and do it myself. But it's really difficult trying to do it by myself and pick the stuff out. So it's like, I'm just wondering if I have my friend like film for me and while I'm doing my videos. I need to have like, I don't know, I kind of want to get a secondary phone just to film. That's something that I'm thinking about. I literally just got a new ring light for down in my basement, so that I can do videos down there. It's like one of the taller ones. Right now, the one that I have that's sitting in front of me is just a really small, short.